So 385 today. We're talking about some standouts in last night's matchup between the Blackhawks and the Jets, and not a great game from the Hawks, and lost 6-3. It was just dominant effort from the top line that they had of Kyle Connor with Mark Scheifele and Gabe Vilardi. It was just they had multi-point games all around. It was just not a great game, and they weren't able to handle them quite well. And for the Hawks, this was the game where I honestly thought they were gonna have a little bit more jump. They obviously won the last game 7-3, and then it's the polar opposite this game, which is kind of weird to see. But I mean, there were some positives, but not too many. There were especially later on in the game. I thought they tried to battle back and tried to compete a little bit more and get in the game and intensify things, but wasn't enough, obviously. And then Winnipeg had a lot of scoring just up and down their lineup, and Jonathan Toews obviously playing his former team was a big storyline into this game. He had assists and had some shot volume. He's productive, and as for the Hawks, I think Connor Bedard was a bright spot once again. He had two apples and two assists. He was effective, and Alex Vlasic had a goal. Andre Burakovsky had a goal. Teuvo Teravainen had a goal. So a lot of different guys who were able to produce and be able to get on the score sheet there, which was important for them. But obviously, they needed a little bit more offensively into this game, and just being able to compete with a team like Winnipeg is tough to do throughout a 60-minute game. But just a lot more than needed, and they had to really intensify throughout the back half of the game to try and get back into it, and they already put themselves in a hole. So kind of a troubling effort. They sort of came close towards the back half of the game, but they need to definitely do better.